Hey YouTube, what's going on? My name's Professor, and today's video is on the MP7 submachine gun for your engineer class. Today we'll be reviewing this weapon, and before I start out, I just want to give a quick shout out to Renegade12345. He is in the LSC clan, which I am in, and this video is dedicated to you because you asked for it. Now I'm gonna make this commentary really quick and short because this round is short, and I just picked this gameplay out of all my MP7 gameplays because it's, like I said in my previous gun review commentaries, it's the most preferred way to use this weapon. Now right off the bat, I want to mention that this weapon is only good for short range encounters. You do not want to be far from the enemy because this weapon has a great drop off of damage at distance, and you're going to be spending some time, you're going to be spending your time and your bullets trying to hit the enemy when, as soon as you hit your first shot, you won't even hit a high damage, or the enemy will cower away. So this weapon is strictly for short range use because it has, in my opinion, the best damage in short range. One thing I want to note about this weapon is that it has a really good reload time. It's very fast, and if you're in an encounter where you have to reload your weapon, don't be afraid to hit the R button if you need more ammunition, because it's going to be so quickly that most of the times you won't even be caught off guard reloading this weapon because you have the time to reload and adjust back to your enemy. The maps I recommend for this gun is Myanmar, and Sharky. The reason I say that are because those are the maps that you have the most short range encounters. And you might be a bit ticked off by saying Myanmar because some people think that it's a medium to long range map, but the reason I say that it's a short range map is because you have all that cover. Look at right now, 3 enemies. I kill the first one, get into cover behind the trees and the rocks, and I adjust myself so I can take out the enemy. Now, so the preferred playstyle you want to use is the stealth and the flank route. You don't want to be out in the open because that'll do you no good for this gun, and flanking is the best tool that you'll see me doing in this gameplay. I see the enemy, I don't even start shooting. If the enemy doesn't see me, I get even as closer as I can to him. So yeah, that's one thing. The rate of fire of this weapon seems to be really good and fast. I don't know if it's just because the sound the bullet makes sounds a bit really like thin. The noise sounds thin, so as if the bullet travels really quickly. But in my opinion, it seems to be really fast, and it's very useful at short range because this is an SMG. Now, I wouldn't recommend this gun. I wouldn't recommend any optics because the holographic scope or sight, I find it to be more of a useful thing for medium to long range engagements, and I prefer the iron sights because it takes out less space. And since this gun, while sprinting, you can see when I sprint with this weapon, it takes no space of the screen, so you don't want to ruin that with a scope that's just dangling on the bottom of your screen. As you see right now, I like to use cover a lot with this weapon. It's, in my opinion, the best way to use this weapon because you don't want to be caught off guard just jumping out in the open. And for the magazine count, you have enough, and 24 bullets is enough, but I like to use Viper Mags just to buff up the damage and to have those little extra bullets in case there is a third enemy lurking around somewhere, so I can put a few shots inside of him to damage him, or if I can pistol whip him, it'll be much easier. So all in all, this weapon is really good for short range encounters and engagements. My recommended setup, my recommended method to use this weapon is actually using the stealth flank route. You also want to use, you don't want to use a sight for this weapon. In my opinion, I prefer to stick with the iron sights, but if your opinion is different and you like to run around with a red dot or a holographic, that's fine too. I have no problem with it, but that's just my personal opinion. The reload time is really great. It's fairly fast, and that's really good. And you don't want to use this weapon at long range at all. Just don't do it. Don't waste your time, because instead of wasting your time trying to kill the enemy at long range, you could be goal capturing your flag or arming the MCOM. So, and I just want to apologize in this video. I apologize a lot, but I just want to apologize that this video is short because we're not like spawn killing them, but we're just base raping them. And the reason I actually picked this gameplay out is because I use cover more than any other gameplay that I do. And you can tell I didn't join the game late, but I joined it at 100 tickets already gone, and well, I think 200, but nevertheless, I still utilize this weapon better than, well, how I recommend it to be used. And all in all, the one thing I want to point out, the recoil, it's a bit hard to get used to, but you just take some time to practice with it and you'll get used to it. So that's all I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be trying to put up more gameplays and not many gun reviews because I seem to be repeating too many gun reviews and stuff. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for all the support you guys been giving me lately. I've been getting tons of new subscribers every day, which is growing my channel a lot. So hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. 22-3, and have a great day, guys. Peace.